Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Blank back here on Resident Evil 4 Part 16 today here in the series. If you guys are new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would like to share, comment, and subscribe. Or if you're new to the series just in general, overall, I would highly recommend you go check out the rest of the series we've done so far, or episodes maybe I should say, by clicking out this video, going to the channel playlist, and go get caught up. So with that out of the way, I have a little bit of explaining to do. As I had mentioned before previously in my last video, I was forced to have to push this series back a little bit. I originally intended on updating and posting a new video for the series around like December 28th or 27th. But unfortunately, I ran into a little bit of a technical problem where I was originally using my father's account for re4 and recording episodes on it, but he ran into a problem where he had forgotten his account password, so for some reason or another that I won't be able to really entirely understand, he decided to just completely wipe his account entirely from existence and just delete it altogether. So obviously, with that being said, if I don't have his account or the ability to access his re4 copy, that kind of leaves me in a little bit of a pickle. So I kind of had to be forced to pick up my own copy of re4. With that being said, I had to then have to start completely from scratch, so that's that, you know, that's to make a long story short. That being said, I have to start with a completely brand new set of weapons, and also I don't have anywhere near the amount of money that my father had on his account, because he played it a dozen upon dozens more times than I ever did. And also, I can't really remember if I've ever gone through this entire game with just the starter handgun. I just have to say, so far from my use of it, honestly I really like it. I honestly, most of the time I really end up going with the Red 9 or the, the Blacktail. Let me know down in the comments section below which your guys' favorite handgun is in this game, or even just favorite weapon to overall use. For me, it would probably go Red 9, the starter pistol now, because I honestly didn't really know how good it was for like getting headshots until just today recording this episode. And for a second gun, I'd say maybe the TMP and the Striker. I don't know, it's kind of hard to choose, but that'd be my choices. I also, in my off camera, I was able to upgrade my handgun to exclusive, so I think that's really why it's much better than what I ever remember it being. Also, just now, I just remembered I didn't really even need to really go in here. I don't know why, I just thought there was a key or something I needed to grab, so this was kind of just really a waste of time. I could have really just skipped over this part and go to the minecarts. That would have saved me a little bit of time and also ammo, but that really isn't any big problem whatsoever. But right now I just wanted to go over really quickly. I heard in some re4 rumors that they're going to be expanding Luis's sort of like I guess role, if you will. He's not going to be just some character that kind of comes on screen and dies like how we saw him. Supposedly, one of the leaks says that he is going to appear a little bit more often, and instead of him just kind of dying and going off screen, we never hear or see from him again. He's supposedly going to be kind of like a, I guess the best way I could really describe him would be like a Mr. X type character, where he's going to chase you, I believe it was until like the island, and then I guess you're going to get to some section where you kill him and then Salvador, which isn't the worst thing, but it's a little bit odd just trying to think of the order of how that would go. But and as well as another nice little change that may or may not happen, I don't know, we'll kind of have to wait and see on that, but is supposedly Krauser is going to also have his role expanded a little bit, and he's going to appear way more than what he previously did, which is honestly a really nice addition, because Krauser just kind of appears out of nowhere. And when I originally played this game and got to forget where it was. I think it's the factory part where you first meet him and get into the knife fight with him. Like, I find it kind of odd that he and Leon kind of referenced that like they knew each other, because at the time, obviously, when I first played this game, I really hadn't been able to complete any of the older Resident Evils because of the tank controls and just how god awful I just find them to be. And they're just really atrocious for me to deal with. But you know, I'll probably get around to finishing the old RE video games like Veronica, Outbreak, RE0, stuff like that. But you know, I was like, when I first heard him and Leon saying like how they knew each other, I found that really sort of odd that they would not really expand upon that with any further games until Chronicles. And to continue on with this theme of leaks and rumors, supposedly the island section, or laboratory, whatever you want to really call it, is supposedly getting overhauled as well. You know, some changes to better help it fit the rest of the theme of RE4 of horror and like survival. I honestly never really had a problem with the island or laboratory section of the game, but I did find it odd that it went from, you know, horror a little bit to then kind of switching over to like how RE5 was, where you're just kind of going through hordes of enemies, and it felt more action based than anything, and it just kind of completely abandons horror and suspense for that. But and lastly, supposedly the Novistors, the little like bug creatures that fly around, those are supposedly going to get cut and replaced with, I believe it was like this like enemy that throws like a spear. I don't know if I'd say that's a good change. It's not terrible, but I think we could do better. Hopefully that does get changed, or maybe there's more to the enemy that we haven't heard about. But obviously those are all just really, you know, leaks and rumors, so take that with a grain of salt. These aren't guarantees. And for changes that I did see in the trailer for the RE4 remake, one good change I saw that hopefully makes it into the full cut of the game is that you're going to be able to craft your own ammo like you have been able to in the RE2 remake, RE3, and RE7 and 8. Which, you know, I really like. I think that's a really great, you know, feature, especially for content creators or just people that want to go through the game with, you know, certain weapons. Like, if I wanted to, at some point or another, one of my ideas was to go through this game with a pistol, but I think I remember actually watching someone trying to go through a pistol for the console versions of this game, and they found out it wasn't possible to get through the game because you run out of ammo far too quickly with the pistol, and you need, I think it was like 524 shots to bring down Sadler with the pistol, and even with the Red 9 I believe he was using. So that's pretty crazy to think about. I can't imagine how long that person had to sit there and fight Sadler to figure that out and calculate how much damage the Red 9 does, even on an exclusive, per bullet. But you know, I think that'll definitely add some diversity, and that's a very welcome change, and that will really help bring some more replayability to the game itself. And one of the other things I saw was, now this isn't something we've fully seen yet, but supposedly there might be a dual wielding feature. I don't know how to really feel about it. I don't hate the idea of being able to dual wield, but I think that might be overpowered, especially with like dual wielding something like a Red 9. Like, I can't imagine how overpowered that would really be. But let me know what you guys think of these things that may or may not even be coming to the game. Honestly, we'll just have to really wait and see. I believe I saw the release date, or maybe an update we're getting is sometime in April. I don't know if that's supposed to be a full game or if we're getting just another trailer. But, and while I'm on this section, one of the things I just wanted to mention really quickly was me and my father, more particularly my father, actually used to really hate this certain section of the game. I think it was always because of the Chainsaw Man and the two Bella twins that came out. For me, I never really hated this particular section. I used to have some difficulty with it because of the two Bella twins, and I'll end up usually like running out of like shotgun ammo. And I think one of the things in this particular section after a while, like I used to always save my shotgun ammo for this part. I would try not to use as much as I could. And I tried to sometimes not save magazines. And I actually didn't know this at the time when I was recording this video, but the Killer Butterfly is actually the best magnet in the game. It's actually better than the Killer 7, which I was never aware of. I always thought the Killer 7 always outranked the Killer Butterfly for power. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, I would really appreciate it. Hit that like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. You can do so by clicking the subscribe, clicking on the gear icon or the bell, and then instead of personalized, you click on also, then you are notified whenever I upload here to the channel. So with that out of the way, guys, have yourselves a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.